we did episode 2, and unfortunately,
we kind of fucked up.
Just a little bit. For some reason, when my computer starts, it auto sets the volume on my mic, and it auto set it to 6%. So you can't hear a word we're saying during the game.
So what we're gonna do is just cut back to the last episode in this one to see, because to do episode 2 again, I would have to start a brand new game. So
And there's no point doing that.
and there's little point in doing that because I might forget what I did in the first episode that caused the stuff to happen in the second episode. That's how it works, isn't it?
Yeah.
It works like that. It works within your choices, and I'll forget. I'll end up making a different choice, and it'll fuck up the whole timeline. So what we're going to do is cut back to the episode whenever something relevant happens in this episode. But to give you a quick update, remember the shocking bit in episode 1 where we found Snow White's head? Yeah, turns out it's not as simple as that.
Yeah. But we'll just go through your decisions here real quick. Mm-hmm. So how did you respond to Crane about Snow's death? You sympathised with him because you're nice. How did you treat your murder suspects? You persuaded him to talk.
I wasn't particularly nice to him though.
To be honest, you weren't that bad. Like, you punched him once and you stole his money.
I totally could have put his cigar in his eye.
You can put his cigar on him, you can smash bottles over his head. You didn't do any of that. When I did it, because I was angry about Snow being dead, I just laid into him.
Really?
Yeah, I went a lot harder than you did. So you actually went pretty gentle on him. Everybody takes Snow to the Trip Trap because the other option is just be an asshole.
Well, if you don't, I felt safer knowing that I could keep an eye on her, protect her where possible. So
she's safe with the big bad wolf.
Yep.
How did you handle Georgie?
What an arsehole.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Georgie Porgy, the biggest asshole.
Georgie Porgy, pudding pie. He's fitting to be running a strip club, but what an ass.
He is such a dick, and you're one of the only players who punched him.
Really?
Yeah, I think most people didn't hit him because they got the feeling Georgie wanted to. Like, he's that kind of dick.
That kind of sad guy. What's it called when a guy enjoys pain?
A masochist? Not so much as a masochist. He just wanted to prove himself right that you were a dickhead. And by hitting him, you just proved him right. And we threw down with Beast because Beast showed up at the most inopportune time ever.
Thinking that we were going to go and have a quick quickie with Beauty.
She really must like hairy guys if that was the case. And you opted not to just,
Well, he walked in a misunderstanding. If he would have just sat there and let me explain what was happening, I don't think I would have shied Beauty on a bed covered in blood.
Oh yeah, we found a bed covered in blood, and
that was the murder scene for.
Yeah. Well, we might as well do the last time on The Wolf Among Us.
Last time on The Wolf Among Us.
Shit went down.
All the shit when the ending. Oh fuck the ending. Seriously, fuck the ending. Oh, a crooked mile. What a name for the episode. Fantastic.
What a nice that's a really weird picture.
There was a crooked man who walked a crooked mile. He found a crooked sixpence upon a crooked stile. He found a crooked cat which caught a crooked mouse. And they all lived together in the same crooked house.
We had a beginning,
what she
middle,
said.
and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten
I can't
so
hear anything through the
confused.
headphones.
Look, I didn't
plugged
kill
in.
anyone.
They're plugged in.
And
Are they
I'm
plugged into the
supposed
right
to
hole?
just believe.
No, they are not.
Oh, that's the mic. Fuck. Sorry.
More technical difficulties. Oh look, Snow White's not dead.
I'm not
I
dead.
just want you to be
feel
careful.
fine.
I almost lost you once, and
Am I gonna have to cut back to that again?
I'm not going to be an errand girl.
Am I gonna have to cut to that again?
looks like
Just
That's
devour that Cadbury, sons. Yes. Suck it like it's the love of your life.
She was hooking.
You must see me, yeah.
Pay down. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the pudding and pie.
Boobs.
My name is Narissa.
She's meant to be the Little Mermaid, isn't
She is meant to be the Little Mermaid.
I've got some questions. The open arms.
Open legs, more like.
Oh, we made a bunch of inappropriate jokes about the bed that's probably best are gone forever.
What is it?
It's
Blech.
Bum bum bum.
What a sadist, seriously.
Crane's a dick. Now, do you think Crane did it?
I don't think he would stoop as low to be a murderer, but I do think he's a sick pervert.
I agree.
Most old men tend to be. He's got the big nose and everything. What else do you think he could do with that fucking nose?
Ugh. What do you want to say?
fucking creep. Spineless little fucking rat.
Crane? Ugh. God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know.
I intend to screw this man over.
What did you find up there? You know, other than the...
I just need to find Snow.
Why? What's going on?
Shit!
Crane's been... Whoa, Bigby, calm down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
Will someone please explain this to me?
Crane might be following Snow. If I can find her, I can... God damn it!
Okay,
All the
it's
tension.
going to be okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham Bridge.
Trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Oh yeah, 'cause that's the big issue
They're on
right
their way
now,
out.
really.
Absolutely.
Bigby!
Also, you can drink somewhere classier. The Trip Trap is kind of a shithole.
Wait.
I love you.
What?
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful when you tell her. And you should tell her. But
Beauty, I have to go.
just wait a second and listen. This is important.
This is
You
girl
know
stuff.
how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see a picture of that. Fuck. Especially if I didn't particularly remember it happening.
Well, it didn't happen to her.
I know it was a glamour, I know, but if it's a dead ringer, you know, this role was a dead ringer for her.
It was. Glamour just
The
like her.
Buckingham Bridge. What are you doing?
Just checking the sound because of new paranoias. Yeah, sounds good.
Good. Well, people are going to get annoyed if you keep doing that.
I won't. I've got it nice and secure on my second screen. I can see the levels go bounce. Bounce.
Bounce. Bounce.
Bounce.
I'm honored.
Oh, you've got control.
Oh,
She met everyone.
oh, look up the candles.
Lily had many friends, but few fables she was truly close to.
This is
If you
a...
were here,
Our funeral.
then
Yeah.
you were part of a
I
very
think trolls
special
have to be
circle.
buried underneath a
People
bridge.
she trusted and
Or
Oh
burnt to their
yeah,
death.
that old chestnut. They lived on the bridges, so they die on the bridges.
I won't offend you by claiming one day that the pain of losing Lily
So who's
will
at the
ever
funeral
subside.
then? There.
I'm not going to interrupt the funeral. I'm
Interrupt
not.
the funeral.
I
Just
know
be like,
as well
"Oi."
as you that it will never
Ooh, who's that in the
subside.
back there?
But I also know
Oh, that's
that,
Prince Lawrence.
that the memory
Oh, so
of
it
Lily
is.
will sustain
We've not seen
as
him
well.
since we
Is
saved
he
the
okay?
Lakers.
It will, in
Oh,
time,
Sheriff.
equal in strength to our
I'm
mortal
sorry,
How you
And
holding
it is
up?
in that spirit that I'd
about
like
as
to
well
talk
as you
about
think.
That's
I
a
haven't
pretty.
had any
all
other,
I'm so grateful to share with you.
it's never been as bad as when you saw me.
That's a pretty good place to put him there because
I was
he's out of the
angry
way
at
enough
first.
you can have a chat with him.
When I heard that Lily was getting a funeral,
But they can take him out
Holly
pretty
was
easily.
getting
Carried a torch for the
closure.
old ways,
I wanted that
for
too.
tradition, for
and I wanted it for Faith.
pageantry.
But
And most
then
of
I
all,
remembered
it seems
Faith lived a
Snow
story Lily never
Lily
did.
loved,
She had her adventure.
truly loved
She got to live in the
friends.
light of forever after with me,
She loved being
for a
around.
while.
In
So
good
let Lily
times
have the
and
better
bad.
finish.
They never met Lily.
It all evened it out.
What I
None
do
of this
know
was your
I
fault,
know in
Lawrence.
my heart that
It
she
wasn't
would
my
like
fault,
to be
but
here tonight.
I didn't stop it.
And now we'll have
Take care of
more
things.
He looks
moment
like
of
shit.
silence.
Yeah, actually, it looks
Thank
like
you.
he hasn't slept.
Oh, look at the table. What we got here? Skyrim helmet. Fusrata.
It's just cards and candles. It's
I'll miss worrying about you. I'll miss our fights. I'll miss you. Holly.
Bigby, is everything okay?
No, not you.
Oh, she's pissed
Holly,
again.
it's
He wasn't fucking invited.
Holly. Wait.
He has no right to be here. Not after what he did.
Why is he so?
Holly, settle down.
Why is she
I'll
so
only take
angry?
a
Like
minute.
last time you saw her, she wasn't that bad with
You
you.
throw my sister down the witching well,
Ah.
and you have the nerve to show your face here? After you lie and say you'll check first?
Holly, wait. That was Crane. Just Crane. He disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it.
It's Crane. He's a
Telling you
shit.
the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
Kind of wish we had a
Holly,
webcam on
this
so people could
just
see how
isn't
intense your
important
face is
now.
right now.
I need to talk to Snow.
You are unfucking believable.
Ooh.
Bigby cares, Holly. He's trying to help. And I'm sure he has a very good reason for being here.
oh, I do.
This
No,
one
don't
isn't
worry.
him.
I know you're upset.
Why are you
though.
here anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Everything okay?
I'm here to talk to Snow.
Oh, really?
Yes, Holly, this is serious.
Okay, look. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat far away from the
I'm
ceremony.
gonna have to handle
right?
this delicately.
Yeah. You've already kind of pissed off the...
Holly, I know
Down
how
and
this
out
must
community.
No, you don't know how this must feel. You have no idea.
And my
Don't
sister shagged
fuck
Prince
anything
Charming,
up.
so
Don't bother
She did
anybody.
indeed.
And when the first sign of trouble
Rose Red
comes,
and
and it
Snow
will
White.
come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here.
Holly, I didn't even want to crash this, okay? I had to, because of Snow. I'll be out of here
That's right,
soon.
blame everything on Snow.
See that you are.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly. It's your turn to talk.
Gren looks drunk already, and Lawrence just hanging out in the background.
Lawrence looks like he's been on heroin.
Lawrence looks like he can be taken easily out of this scene in case the player
This
didn't
better be
save him.
wildly important. It's been hard enough making a connection with these people. When you pull this kind of stuff, it just resets the clock.
Lily was Crane's prostitute. I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was, you know.
It's
Ew.
very
This
flattering if you
is-
think about it.
I
It's
don't even know
not
what to
at
say
all.
right now. I really don't. I'm
Oh, the
just
skin
trying
trolls.
everything I can right now to not picture it.
We should go.
You're sure this is what happened?
Do not picture
This is what
Crane's
he's been
naked
doing?
body gyrating.
Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things.
Oh, don't
I'm not
show
going
the
to show the
picture.
photo.
next step.
She won't want to
Crane's been
see it.
taking photos now. Lots of photos.
Photos that show him.
He's been recording his visits with Lily.
God.
Look.
They are
I'm
pretty
not showing her
bonkers.
Let's go
that
back to the
photograph.
business office. I doubt Crane's there at this hour, but we need to talk. And this is.
He's also been
place.
updating them to his
Snow?
iCloud account,
Marissa?
and they've been hacked and
What is
released.
I'm sorry, but
Sorry,
Holly's
Snow.
asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
No.
2 minutes. I don't mean to be.
No, I understand.
It's just that something's come up.
No, I get it. Take your time.
It
What
won't
could
take long.
possibly go wrong?
I know, I'm mental for thinking it, but
How'd it go? At the motel? Did you find anything?
I did. It helped a lot. Thanks.
Nerissa!
Yeah,
Coming.
Lawrence just hanging out, being a removable character.
Constable? Wait, easy now, girl. You know how this goes. The first thing in a visit,
God, look at the creep
you
face.
say, how do you do? How do you do? That way, it's proper.
Now is really not the time for whatever you Jergovs are planning to do.
Well, isn't that the thing of it? Plans. Except it isn't our plans you should be concerning yourself with. We'll snip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fitting to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you
These
alone.
guys are great lackeys.
Just take a little vacation is all.
Don't you
Don't
think?
even have to go anywhere.
You have 3 seconds to fuck off before this goes to a place you don't want it to.
Oh, I don't have my stopwatch on me. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours?
What are you gonna say?
Brother, speak your mind. Fastly now.
You think this act you got going scares me? 'Cause it doesn't.
I'm the big
Always
bad wolf.
wanting to do things the fun way. Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
The hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
Bigby, what is he talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal? I'm not making any deal with you. So just get the fuck out of here and leave these people alone. Nah.
Yeah, don't piss off a troll at her sister's funeral.
What did I say?
Ollie?
Think you motherfuckers could come here uninvited? You think you could just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
You fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
It's not worth it, Holly. They'll leave on their own.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead hole.
Oh.
I'm gonna kill you!
That was a really rubbish I'm gonna kill you animation.
Holly!
I got it done.
No, you don't.
Who'd you go for? The gunner?
Well, that was pointless, sorry. Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, you're dead. Yes, you fail. It's fine. It was just a shotgun. Ah, she's a troll. She can take it.
Isn't she a fable?
She is. She's a troll. She'll be fine.
I was gonna say that was Sheila, wasn't it?
You are getting quite wrapped up in this now. You've seen the focus on your face.
I'm really glad we're not recording the video of it.
Yeah, this is kind of staring.
Oh, everyone loves a good murder mystery.
Yeah, they do. That is true.
And this is interesting me because it's all about the fairy tales, so...
Yeah. Since the last episode, actually, I have read the Fables, the first annual of the Fables books, and they're really good. If you have any interest in comics, I totally suggest reading the Fables
Yeah,
books.
Prince Charming, what I don't know, but
Yeah.
I would have actually killed him by now.
Prince Charming isn't in these books, but he's absolutely isn't in these games, but he's amazing in the books.
Get somebody to pay for his dinner, and then he takes her home, fucks her, and then he gives her a list of chores.
Oh, it's even better than that. It's brilliant. There are some weird glitches.
Oh my god, I don't know why that's kind of hot thing to do with that shit on.
There's still some shards
just
left embedded
sexy.
in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only
There are
one
some
thing
really
you have to
weird
take away from all
glitches that
this.
can happen at this part of the
Take
game
it
where
easy.
he will literally just start air humping.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy.
Right there.
Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart.
I can't take it easy. I have to find Crane.
It was just a shotgun blast.
What's wrong?
Lack of sleep for one thing. Getting shot for another. He'll be fine. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived. So I left her and Grendel back
Holly's
at her bar
okay then.
with a dose of juniper and spring water. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
Taking it easy's not really my thing.
Could the
Doc.
big bad wolf die
Well,
of like
whatever your thing
high
is,
blood pressure?
try and make it work better for you next time.
I don't know.
That would be the most disappointing
Business
end
office.
ever.
Well, it just
I know,
succumbs to his
I'll
high
have to
blood
call you back.
pressure.
Yeah.
Eat more chicken with pleasure.
The town is starting to find
Less
out.
pigs.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White, Bigby.
Crane, what a motherfucking creep. And we can't even ask the mirror where he is.
I look just like that if I take my shirt off.
Yeah. Give it a couple of months and you'll look like that with your shirt off.
So,
I'll try.
to recap,
Crane watched me
no,
through the magic
notifications
mirror
on
uncover his room
again.
with the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters.
Damn it,
That
Buffkin.
about
God
cover it?
damn it, Buffkin, why didn't you
once he
stop
puts
him?
all the pieces back together,
Well, he is
it'll
like
be
a
easy to
tiny
catch Crane.
monkey.
So,
Well,
I
at least Crane
guess
got
that's
7
the
years
plan,
bad luck.
Currently,
I think he's gonna get more than 7
But
years for this shit.
I don't know.
There's no other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah.
I suppose if you're going to
What the hell is
punish
going
a fable, you have to give them
Just-
like hundreds of years.
I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get it, but Do you really think he killed those women?
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know.
I think he had sex with them, but I don't think...
Doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
he definitely did. But
He's...
I don't think he's killed
He
them.
was a conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts.
What?
But murdering prostitutes? Ow! Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. Just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
oh, Buffkin.
Thanks for tonight, by
You know
the way.
what? He's a lovable fucker.
That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did.
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
Yeah. Time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake.
Oh, the dramas.
I think I'm too nice in this game.
Ask you a question?
It's interesting to see.
It's kind of personal.
Being the big bad wolf didn't get me any very
I don't
far.
want to offend you.
Why? What's on your mind?
It's just... when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong.
Don't we all?
Because it gives you an excuse to just, you know, stop pretending.
Ooh, give her the stare.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Guys? We have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's,
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Oh, I can't believe this.
Creepy, but not
I
dumb.
saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never mind that. Come help me look.
Ah, Buffkin.
Why didn't he stop him breaking the mirror?
Because he's a tiny monkey. Like, what's he gonna do? I think you've still got the money you stole in the last episode.
Have I?
Yeah, I can see it in your inventory. It's good to see it actually carries over. Your update. Jess, read it out for us.
Ichabod Crane, are there any updates on the extra
In the
funding
voice of
they
Christopher
requested? I can't do that because I don't know. As I explained in my last letter, these conditions are something that could do with some improvement. I'm seeing some unrest in the residents. I have to admit I can see why. The farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you're busy, but I think this would be more of a priority. Best, Wayland Smith. Oops, shit.
Oh.
Resume, beg your pardon.
Yeah,
Back out.
Wayland Smith's the guy who runs the farm where all the
Wayland Smith.
other ones live. He's some sort of smith, if I remember right from the...
Yes, dear Mr. Crane, I am writing to ask again that you please have someone to fix the air conditioning in our unit. I'm burning up in the apartment. Pinocchio says his skin is splintering. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's something gross, and I'd really like if you fix the air like we asked you 3 months ago. At least provide us a fan in the meantime. So, he's been sleeping with prostitutes and not fixing the problems.
Not doing any of his work.
Mr.
Dear
You said you'd pay the plaster redone in my building for the last incident in 204. It's falling off the fucking walls. Please fix it. I can't rent out the room as it is, and I've already been waiting for days. Not to mention you already promised me you'd send someone to fix the big crack in the glass in the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Get your shit together, Mr. Toad.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's...
Crane ever do any work?
Only
Get
when
your
Cole was
shit
around.
together. I want to do it in a Cockney accent, though.
Jolly oh, Mr. Toad.
Rip it off of your superhuman strengths. What's that?
It's a book. The
The
Office
official-
of Business Affairs. Blah 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 blah. It's some sort of office manual.
ancient page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
Buffkin, be helpful.
The ring of...
It's
Power?
a ring, at least.
Penetration?
Every magical item not retained
Vibration?
in the armory is assigned
That's
to
my favorite.
someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what? What witch? What meeting?
Well, he called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is. Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. I'm sure it's about this ring. They must have it.
Why not mention this before?
Drunk
No
off
one
my
asked
ass.
me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry.
It's not
We set the
legit
meeting at
excuse.
2
You should,
a.m. tonight.
you should have been...
What's going on? Is the mirror
Oh,
fixed?
you actually, that's a
Bluebeard,
shame.
this
You
isn't
missed
the
something on the
time.
desk. There was
Is
like
the
key
mirror
or
fixed
something.
Yeah, Key has seen it.
You
I
called me to...
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
I tried
This
to,
isn't
but...
your concern.
Bluebeard, get the hell out of here. This is none of your business.
None of my business?
Your
Crane's the murderer.
sexy, sexy
Escaped.
voice.
It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just
And why
isn't
would
the
he take
time.
photographs
He
of
took a
himself?
piece
That
of the
just
mirror,
makes
so
him
we
look
can't lose
terrible.
it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
For
AM
fuck's
or
sake, Buffkin.
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
What
just
do you
eat
know
his
about
throat.
Crane anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
Look, we
A
know that
real
Crane is going to see a
challenge.
witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected
certainly
you to
weren't.
make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years.
I'm heading up the investigation, okay, Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
Bluebeard's a lovely gentleman.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And
Thank
that
you,
he'll be there
Buffkin.
at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
I'm tired. Tell me what to do.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down.
Look, chances are I'll have to swing by both anyway, so...
No, chances are you won't have time.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We
Because we're
already
telling
looked
you.
for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
No, we do. It's on his
Then
desk.
I'll pick the blasted lock. I've
think.
wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence.
Bluebeard, just stay out of it, all right? You'll just mess things up further.
Yeah,
They
pretty
can't
much.
get any more messed up.
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out, never went anywhere, and is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions.
Ooh, that sounds like a good idea.
Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it.
This guy's
Wherever you
rabbiting
go,
on for ages.
I'll go to the
You're losing
other.
focus
I
there,
don't like
yes.
you going anywhere
Just,
unsupervised.
fuck off, Bluebeard.
He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
And decision time. Oh, we're gonna get something cool, I think. And that's a cool shot.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
So where are you gonna go to first? Yes.
Oh.